Well, he said, "Yo, y'all only drink alcohol." He literally said,
That's me. I only drink.
Yo, this guy's judgmental.
And then I said,
"That's me."
Very much so.
I'm judgmental?
Yeah, deeply.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Is this a therapy session or like what are we doing? Because I need to address that.
I have no idea what's going on.
Well, first of all,
How am I
guys,
judgmental?
First time in a long time.
Yeah, welcome to You Might Want to
We're
Sit
doing
Down.
4 again. Last time we had the great benefit of having a female voice, which we'll do again.
Yeah.
But there's just so many great individuals in our lives who I think can bring something to the social conversations that we find ourselves having. So to my left, please introduce yourself to the audience. Tell them who you are and
Bring the mic a little bit closer.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's good.
My name's Lorenzo. I've known Trivelle for a very long time. And
Yep.
through Trivelle, we've all been acquainted. I kind of want to address, why do you think I'm judgmental?
no, I mean, just your life's work.
Like, that's my
Yo.
life's
Yo, that's
So it's not just today. It's a pattern.
Just strike one. Just
crazy.
your life's work.
I've known you my entire life, and this is
Which is why I feel I have the authority to speak on this subject.
okay.
No, look. Different people have different strengths and skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judgment can be a skill because it keeps you out of trouble.
Okay.
It allows you to be more decisive. You're not necessarily as agreeable a personality, so you're able to, you're really able to cut through the weeds. So, for example, you'll have people in your life and they'll be your friends and that will be true and authentic. And I think maybe because I'm a bit more, TJ Detweiler, shouts out to Recess, I'll have people around me that aren't really my friends, but because I'm more agreeable, they stay around. And it's because I'm not as judgmental.
Okay.
Right? Like, I remember, I can't tell this story.
yeah.
No, go ahead.
Ryan will just
Can't you just well, no, but be very specific in how you want to tell
it's
it.
a hot button topic, but I remember being in college.
Okay.
And I was a Bible believing, indoctrinated church boy.
Yeah.
And I had one classmate from Calgary, and he was same sex attracted. And he looked at me and he goes, Trivelle, it's just a miracle because don't
Wait, what's a miracle? What? What? And why is that funny?
Hold on. Why are you laughing? Yo, first of all, so he's like, Trivelle, it's just a miracle.
Are you hearing that line? The opening line? That's crazy.
Because regularly, I would feel judged by someone like you.
Oh, okay.
But to know that in you I have a friend, where it's nothing for you to say what you're going to do and nothing for me to say what I'm going to do.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. That's how he said it to me.
What was the context?
He was talking about how, like, okay, so I'll be honest. Like, he was talking about how, like, you're in college and you're exploring and you're talking about, like, doing stuff and, like, so I'd be like, yeah, like, I met this girl and I was enjoying it. And he was like, yeah, like, I remember, I was like, this guy.
Oh, that he brought his information about what he was enjoying.
And, like, we wouldn't pause it, right? So we would.
There's no pause it. That
Because I'm,
makes
like,
it's
super
understood.
political, right? So in a weird way, I would identify.
Right.
Really.
Okay, yeah, you're trying to be a compassionate, understanding.
And then he was more talking about how that made him feel comfortable to continue in his flow. And, like, he goes, he knew he had my beliefs. He knew I had my beliefs, but it never made him feel so judged that he couldn't share his own lifestyle. Thus, an agreeable personality.
But that's good. So you're saying that Lorenzo doesn't have that?
No. If Lorenzo's uncomfortable, everybody will know.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be awkward for 30 minutes.
Damn. And to that you say?
Because I just feel like, why are we uncomfortable?
You see what I'm saying? Lorenzo,
why aren't we addressing the elephant in the room?
Lorenzo's no stranger to walking into a spot and 2 minutes in saying, I'm leaving. Like, not, yo, let's leave. Let's give it 30. Like, yo, I'm leaving. You do. Like, he puts you in no-win scenario. Yeah. You do what you want to do. We came in the same car. Matter of fact, I drove. But I'm leaving.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
But how many times has that saved us?
No, many. That's what I said. I said that, right? It keeps us from dangerous.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did that.
You said that.
I gave flowers.
Okay.
I did the right thing.
Okay, fair enough.
I did the right thing.
Fair enough.
Yo, shout out to all the guys right now whose ladies are missing because it's the NBA offseason.
Well, okay, you're gonna have to explain that for those
We're not doing it.
for
Why
those
you
who
guys
may
getting so
not
quiet?
for
Nobody wants
those
to
who
talk
may
about
not
it?
know.
Nobody
Please
wants to talk about it?
color it in a little bit.
Yo, so there's a lot of guys. You're in your local city. You,
Yeah, paint a picture.
you've been perusing with this young lady.
Yeah.
The NBA season ended, and all of a sudden she had travel plans. Because I have it on good authority that some of the tallest, most athletic men in America, they're off. And a bunch of them are signing new deals, baby. It got real bad on July 1st.
Oh my God.
But isn't that a good thing though?
Yo,
You want to know if I think it's a good thing that a woman who I love 365 days of the year will tell me deuces because a dude's looking for a respite?
Yeah.
that's
So
crazy.
you know
Doing
where
you a
stand.
favor.
Yo, y'all loving the. Oh man,
You know where you stand.
She's
right?
doing you a favor,
That's
really.
what y'all think?
I mean,
Bro, it's scripture. In the beginning, every woman's on badness. Did you know that?
oh wow.
Did you know
Don't.
What
Did
book
you
is
know
that?
that?
What book is that?
yo,
Isaiah 43
Nigga,
speaks
like the book of Nigga
Isaiah 43, speaks of the fall of Babylon, and it speaks of the way that the men and women would respond, during the fall of Babylon. Y'all don't play with me. Did you know that it's biblical? Yeah. Hold on. That in the beginning, everyone, bro, she'll be in love with you and be on badness in the beginning.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
See
do
now
this.
you modified it a
Y'all
little
have
bit.
women that eventually loved you guys. In the beginning, it was nothing for her to ignore your call. And she liked you.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, bro, I think a memo went out in like 04. Every woman's on badness.
I think there's an age discrepancy on that.
Okay, I'll play.
Like I think it
Go ahead.
depends. I think
Go ahead.
after a certain age,
They're not
the
on
woman
badness no more?
the badness
Are you serious?
either becomes
He's capped.
shortened or it disappears altogether because they don't have time for it anymore. They're not
time
really
for what?
to play the game because
Of having-
because obviously the
I'm
badness
having freaky fun.
no, but the badness is
Yeah, I was talking about
doesn't
more
sound the badness doesn't sound like a good thing.
This is a real rapper entering the conversation of having some wild sales. Like, whoa, that's not what I was talking about.
You're talking about being
I was talking about being like difficult.
exactly.
At the beginning.
At the beginning,
Of
every
a-
girl's
of
on
a-
badness.
of-
They're all
of an
on like,
entry.
I don't really like you. I'm kind of just here
Oh,
for the
I thought
moment.
you meant after you're already in the
No, not the
relationship.
act bad,
Bro,
Diddy
in the
featuring
beginning, I don't
City
care
Girls.
how long y'all been talking. In the beginning, I'll give
Before
it a
the
run of like
relationship.
6 months.
Oh, okay.
Bro, if you date her in those first 6, that's on you. If you're just talking in the first 6, then maybe, you're just saying it is what it is a lot. But in the beginning, every woman's on badness. I've never seen a woman say, hey, it's the beginning. And what I think I should show you right now is my virtue and honesty.
But isn't
Who talks like that?
But
I don't know.
Aren't-
The church
aren't
girls,
men
I guess.
on badness same
But
way?
Beyonce was
You want to know if men are on badness in the beginning?
Same way.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, yeah.
Here's what I want to explain. Men are idiots, okay? So if a guy's on badness in the beginning, he's in badness 30 years from now as well. Okay? It doesn't change. Surprise.
Listen, only goofs. Only goofs.
But that's what I'm saying. The good men I know show up good and are getting beat up, dog.
But I mean, there's a period of time where you guys don't know if you like each other.
And
just-
you know
Yeah,
what?
but
And that's a good point
But
because
I do know I want to respect you.
because women a lot of guys actually have come out and said that they know right away, like when they meet a girl, and this is the
That's
bullshit
cap
that I
too.
don't agree. They said when they meet a girl, they know right away what their intentions are going to be with this woman.
Who said that?
I don't think so.
Niggas,
No,
people,
people
and
do
that
say
is
that,
not
but that's cap, that's
yo,
cap.
and I don't agree with that at all. Like that is because you're putting a blanket statement over nuance and so many different relationships and situations in which you'd find yourself with a woman. Period. So I think that's not very fair. And a lot of women when they see that and then you don't make all the right moves in a very short window of time, they just think that you're playing around, even though meanwhile you're just trying to find out if you're really vibing with this person or if there is a vibe. But that's what they're saying. They're going around and they're saying that, yo, men are saying, yo, man, it's the truth, the secret's out. I'm going to let you guys know that, yo, we know right away our future and everything that we want with this woman. That's bull. And I'm glad none of you are of that belief.
Now, you're showing up with expectation is a poor thing. You're not even giving the woman an opportunity to show you who she is.
No, and
What's
yeah,
this guy
exactly.
talking about?
And I do think there's an exception to the rule. Like I do think you can see a woman and fall so enamored with her that you just want all these different things, but that's an exception, not the rule. Like they're making it sound like every time you have an encounter with a woman, you know. So basically, women can tell if you're wasting time with her right away. Like that is very dangerous rhetoric.
Hold on. Women can tell if a man's wasting their time
because they're not making all the right moves like in a very short period of time. If you're not doing that right away, then it's like, yo, you're wasting my time and you're joking.
I think this part of the conversation is better dealt is if there's a woman in the room.
No. I like it without it.
I don't know,
and I'll put a pause on that one.
I don't know.
No, because I like it without it. I like it without it because then it makes them get angry, and then we'll find out who we need to talk to get that information. Because
so the concept that we're saying is that you're suggesting that a woman is always able to tell when a man is wasting her time.
Because a man knows right away what his intentions are with every woman that he meets.
Believe that?
I don't believe that. Okay. I know. But a man is coming out and saying this with such authority, and all the women are like, yeah, see, I knew it. I knew this. And he's like, yeah, man, no, I'm telling you, this is one of the secrets that niggas don't tell you. That's the rhetoric that is being bestowed out there.
They're goofs. Who's
the goof?
Those guys who say that. Men who go out and think, what are we talking about? I think, you know what? I think men.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do it. Land. It's okay.
I think men.
I so clear out.
I think they just generally like the idea. So they just like all women.
No, what are we doing?
No. Hold on. Let him cook. Hold on.
No. Listen to me.
He's got the stove on. He's got the stove on. Let him cook.
I know niggas.
I know niggas again.
I know. I have a nigga, right? Who would be friends with a girl and act like.
Oh man, wait. Where are you going with this? I just want to make sure this is not me.
No. Let him cook.
No. Acts like he has no intention for the girl, right? Oh. So he doesn't like her. He doesn't show interest to her in terms of if he's attracted to her or if he wants to.
But they're friends.
They're friends. Yeah, they're friends.
What type of friends?
Just friends. Like they're friends. Like just platonic. It's just they're just.
But they go out on dates. Like they eat on the ones and stuff.
I wouldn't say like that's an often thing, but they would be with a bunch of people or just them by themselves or like whatever the case may be, right? But they have not shown. Like man has not shown to this girl that y'all kind of might be crushing on you a little bit. So that's totally isolated. Okay. So she sees him as a friend, right?
Okay.
Then he finds out from one of her friends.
Why's your lip quiver?
He finds out from one of her friends
that she likes him.
That she might, not for sure, might have some sort of attraction to him. But that's my friend. He's never really done. But he's
okay.
It's also a trap.
The man finds out.
That's also a trap.
The man finds out. Mm-hmm. What does he do next?
He needs to stay his ass at home.
But what does he do?
But what does he do?
He turns up the heat, obviously.
And why? Is it because he's always liked her, or is it because he sees that there's an opportunity?
That was a different. That was a different angle. That was a different perspective.
I learned this back in high school. I used to watch in high school, fam. I used to watch dudes be around a girl like it's nothing, and then as soon as they found out that the girl likes them, all of a sudden they're like, "Yo, I'm feeling shorty." Wait, he's feeling shorty because he already knows that there is this possible chance or there's this attraction that she has, so he don't have to do like.
Because a lot of men are scared of rejection, bro.
Exactly. So who do they really? Are you feeling her? Are you feeling her for real, or is it because
you're scared of rejection?
And I think that's why you'll see certain niggas with certain girls, and you're like, how did that even happen? Like, how did he? And you just assume, you assume, maybe they just grew up with each other. Oh, maybe it's because she's after his money, or maybe it's after this, or maybe after that. But it's like, no. Maybe it's exactly that. They're afraid of rejection, and when they find out that there's a girl that is pretty or has the how do I say, like the idea of what they would like in a woman, and they find out that that girl likes it. And all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, that hard part is over. That me trying to crack the code of this girl is over. I got the inside scoop. This girl is bad. She could be my girl, or she could be someone I can go with, or she could be. Now all of us, your whole mentality changed. What? How do we know you was feeling shorty for real? Because what's the problem of just going to a girl that you have feelings for, and if you get rejected, you get rejected. That's life. But we know that a lot of niggas can't handle that. We know that for a fact.
Yeah. A lot of niggas can't handle the rejection.
No, but I mean,
wow, yeah.
I like what you've said.
I've just seen it too often, and it's just crazy.
Because I have seen that where guys didn't like the girl, but then they find out the girl has some energy for them, and then all of a sudden
they just start matching.
There's heat. All of a sudden, there's chemistry.
Yeah. How? Where did that come from?
I'm trying to figure out if that's like if I've seen that recently though, like as a grown man.
I think it happens, but you just don't know. Maybe you just don't know.
Because you just it's all of
how
a sudden,
the relationship came to be. You know,
I don't know how you don't never just all of a sudden. I see someone on the gram and they're like, I'm just like, wait,
no, but okay.
Wait, what is speaking? All of a sudden, yo, you've been around this.
Speaking from experience.
Wait, I want to say something.
Okay.
I want to say something.
All right.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, please. Because you brought up, I'm talking about a secondhand experience, and you're talking about speaking from. So I want to hear.
That might be a new segment. You might clip that. Speaking from experience.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
So, one of the first things my mom taught me when I was a kid, she said, Trivelle, how you feel about her is not her problem.
100%.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So I would exist for an extended period of time, perhaps with feelings, but then not wanting to express it or make it public because I'm not trying to put any undue pressure on the situation. I can think that you're attractive and interesting, but be your friend. I can do that.
Yeah.
And not a lot of, but a lot of people can't do that, right? A lot of men can't.
And a lot of women also believe that men can't do that either.
Because I can do that.
So
I can.
No, I can do that too.
I don't know.
I mean, I've always said.
What have you always said?
No, go ahead. No, I'm not doing it. Go ahead.
I've always said it's crazy.
That's the third news segment we're gonna have.
How long have you been saying it?
I've always said it.
Yo, this is the LeBron James of sayings. Yo, you told me that one time in grade 9. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's my favorite saying, bro. No, but so it wasn't her problem. So sometimes when a woman would. So I was almost so focused on not bringing the concept of any. I used to be an expert at not just getting friend zoned, but getting Super Saiyan friend zoned. But it's because I wanted to create no danger. I wanted to feel no risk.
Yeah.
So then when you hear through the grapevine that now this is a safe space, it's not so much that I'm turning on pressure. It's more like, oh wow, this is a license for me to feel what I'm feeling.
Yeah, exactly. To feel what you're feeling. To see where it goes.
One of them.
Okay.
Yo, facts. You just explained being one of them.
Yeah, you did.
No, but that's what you did.
He did a roundabout way.
Because you were scared of rejection.
You know this from experience. If a girl is feeling me and I'm not feeling it, guess what happens? Nothing, bud.
But if she's feeling you and you're feeling her.
Nah, bro. Alicia Keys,
if you're feeling her and she's feeling you, but you've never said anything until you found out that she's feeling you,
you're one of them, bro.
I don't know if that's one of them thing.
Yes, it is.
Well, because the purpose of this conversation,
you're only talking to her because she found out.
What is it? My mans, my closest guys, it wouldn't be a surprise to them. It'd be the type of thing where
they say finally.
No, because your dude is crazy because he didn't tell nobody how he was feeling.
He might have told one person.
Okay.
He might have told one person.
If that happens, they're saying, "Oh, we knew you was feeling short here," or it's not a surprise. It's a surprise to her. But it's not a surprise.
Okay. And there's an inside scoop.
It's a surprise to her, but it's not a surprise to my mans. They'd be like, "Yo, we knew that's what you thought. You just don't ever think that you could do that." Or you just didn't think that opening was there for you, so you didn't put yourself up.
What about the niggas that look like they like all the girls, man?
And you know those types.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, wait, what did you say?
Did you say light skin guys?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry.
We're not.
No, I'm sorry.
We're not bringing colorism at episode 51.
But what about those guys?
I'm sorry.
Those guys, you could. What if he likes 5 girls, 6 of them, 7 of them, and then one of them, and you're like, well, we knew,
Yeah, you know some of those super friendly.
There's some dudes that just
some men love girl, them love woman. Yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, some men love woman, love woman.
So,
but there's love woman, and then there's just trying to be
Being
available
jealous.
like being available for every woman. Like there's a difference, and women also recognize that too.
Pardon?
They recognize
He's speaking
Yo,
for
Ryan,
women.
make sure you bleep this name out.
I
Make
love
sure you
speaking
bleep
for
this name
women.
out, Ryan.
Because you know what?
If you don't bleep this name out and get in trouble, yo, shut up. They have no idea. The ladies never know. Ryan, bleep
Wait,
the name
the
out.
ladies never know what. Wait,
Wait,
hold on. You don't have to say don't say the name again.
Yeah, wait. But the women never have. That's
The woman never know what.
So that nobody can even mouth the man's name. But yo, shout out, oh boy, the women have no idea.
The
that's
women
not
have
true.
no idea
That's not
what.
true.
Hold on,
That's
I
not
want to
true.
get clear.
What do you say?
Land what you're saying.
Sometimes.
When a man's on Slack, I've seen I've seen it. I've seen a man on Slackness. I'm meeting a fifth ting for the week.
Yes.
And ting number 5 is saying, I love this guy.
But there are
Yes.
moments. There are
Yo,
moments.
you've never seen that?
But
No,
there
I've
are
seen it.
moments. Ting number 5 knows there's 4 more, and she's still there.
And
So
she's
what is
still
that?
there.
What do you mean?
Willful
You're
ignorance.
saying they never know. They
Willful
do.
ignorance.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
I don't think a self-respecting woman would choose it. Hold on.
Oh,
It's now that.
ISO on that nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Jonathan
Not
Majors.
me.
Yeah. Shout out to Jonathan Majors. And it looks like he's getting ready to beat this court case.
That's what.
First of all, don't say.
And
Oh man,
let me tell you something.
What is going on?
There was a lot of misinformation.
I came unhinged.
Everything's mis. We live in the misinformation
Information.
state
Bro.
ages right now.
When I found out the girl went to the club,
Yeah. Oh yeah. We knew that.
I
They put
actually
the-
lost my mind.
Oh, you know,
yeah.
we knew that at the
You knew
time.
she went to the club?
Yeah,
the night
That's
after
what-
that it happened.
Yeah, I thought it was the.
Wait, I
thought
haven't
it
been
was the same
following the
night.
story. I haven't been following the story.
So obviously Jonathan Majors got arrested under the auspices that he had physically assaulted his ex-girlfriend.
that I know. Yeah.
Who was his girlfriend at the time?
Okay.
Who was his girlfriend at the time. As time has gone on now and we get closer and closer, I think, to his court date, or if he already had it. But,
Well, the rumor was that he already had it.
see, and I don't want to speak to anything I can't confirm.
And I can't.
And it was
confirm
going
a lot of
viral.
it.
Saying
We
Jonathan
are
Majors released.
speaking from not facts right now, guys. Just hearsay and little pieces that we've seen online right now. So let's just preface that before people start running around.
Of course, before they get mad.
Yeah.
But what I wasn't aware of is they have an argument in a car.
In a taxi or something like that. Uber.
The woman appears to become, as per his reports, again, everything now is he said, she said, nothing is yet to be confirmed or verified. He suggests, or there's a suggestion that the argument turns physical. He's not the aggressor. An argument suggests that he tried to run away, which, if you guys remember, was my first criticism. I said he should have tried to run.
Yes, you did bring that up.
Apparently, he tries to run. She drags him back into the car. Now, again, I saw Creed 3.
Drag Jonathan Mayer's butt.
That's the thing. I saw Creed 3.
Wait, I didn't even hear that. That's I don't know where you get that streamline. That's wild.
That is
The
cold.
man is a tink.
I just
Yeah, no,
watched.
he's
I
young, he's young.
literally
And
just
she
watched Creed
dragged
3
him back into the car.
4 days ago. 3 days
You know what I'm
ago.
saying? So I don't know about the drag back thing. But apparently, just to show that he wasn't in an irate state, patrons on the street recognized him. He took selfies with these people. Then what happens is he brings himself to a hotel and sends her a breakup text while staying in the hotel
After this fight.
after the fight. That night, she touches Road. She goes out with her girls. She goes to the club.
Right.
After the text message.
Bruv, after the fight, I think the text message happens while she's at the club.
Okay.
Or like right before. But she's at the club. You see video footage of her with her friend holding on to the DJ. The reason why this is important is because the suggestion would have been that he had physically attacked her in the vehicle.
Yes.
And that is what caused the break in her finger. So when they're seeing her use her hand and stuff, they're suggesting, okay, maybe her finger wasn't broken. What happens apparently, according to the Jonathan Major side, is he goes back to his penthouse apartment the next day. And apparently she's like locked herself in there. And when he enters, she's drunk and doesn't remember what happened.
At the night before.
Yeah,
At the fight. And
she's looking at like, why am I on the floor? Like kind of a blackout drunk type thing.
Right.
And then he's the one who calls the police.
Okay.
Yeah, I did hear that.
And
I did hear
apparently
that
in
he
the body cam footage, the police coach her to saying it was probably him that did it.
I heard that too.
And then they arrest him.
I heard that too. I just didn't hear. I didn't know it was the next day. That part I didn't know.
So they suggested to her, oh, it might be him.
Because she was pretty
says,
confused. But also,
So he should be suing the police officers too. Then.
well, here's the thing. Here's why I have an issue. I mean, look, whether he's innocent or guilty, we don't know. But I do think it brings up an interesting conversation because the sad truth is that a battered woman would lie. So I would want the officer to say, no, you can tell me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because a battered woman would say, no, I don't know what happened.
Exactly.
So then
It's
this
to
officer's
protect
job
her
to
man.
say,
Are you sure?
Yo, are you sure?
Sure he didn't do
Are
it?
you sure?
So technically that is coaching.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But I would kind of want the officer to do that because
In that situation,
I know battered women lie.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't necessarily want to say the officers did wrong.
Right.
But if it comes out that he truly, if there's,
The real coaching, the deeper,
yeah,
trying to pin it,
look,
trying to make it more realistic. That
the common thing everybody wants to say is that Jonathan Majors is,
He was about to buy
I
NBC.
believe his partner at the time was not of Nubian
Descent.
heritage.
yeah, she was a white girl.
So the assumption is going to be that
She was a white girl.
The assumption is going to be they arrested this mountain of a chocolate black man with this.
We know the history of interracial. We know.
And the question is going to become if the woman in the bathroom who had clearly been under the influence of alcohol was a woman of a different culture,
Would it have been the same responses?
how would they have done it? And then the argument becomes, unfortunately, Tory Lanez. They thought Megan Thee Stallion was shot dead about that night.
Right.
That was hard. That's the hard one, right? That's the hard one. Tory Lanez went home, and they thought she had been shot. They were still checking her foot when they said, "It's okay, get out of here."
Right.
And this guy got arrested. You know what I'm saying? So that is where the commentary gets interesting. Now, granted, that's LA and New York, but these are still supposed to be two
That's
highly progressive places.
Wait, didn't he get arrested that same night? Tory?
He got arrested and released.
And released.
Oh wow.
right.
He got arrested and released.
But this was one of the things that were going around on Twitter was they were saying that Majors met with NYPD to present them with evidence of what really happened that night. Within hours of viewing the evidence and conducting their own thorough investigation, they found probable cause to arrest Grace Jabari for assaulting Majors. So after that came out, everyone's like, yo, he's free, he's innocent, like he won. And that does not state anything close to that. They didn't even arrest the girl.
No.
And this was going, and then they're like, yo, y'all owe Jonathan Majors an apology. Yo, Disney, all these niggas need to pay up and apologize, but nothing has happened. So it's just funny how little bits of information spreads like wildfire and people put their own spin on what they think that means.
Are we surprised?
No, but that was really, it was going crazy. You saw like our cousin, everyone was like, yo, man, yo, he's innocent. Like, yo, you guys seen that? It's like, what are you talking about? Yo, Black Twitter owes this man an apology. Like,
Go ahead, oh.
No, I mean,
with an unfinished case.
it's unfinished, but people are
We
getting.
made this mistake with
People
Tory.
people are getting. Yeah, exactly. People are getting
we?
excited. Well, yeah. Well, they were. It's not the same because there was 50% of like and Tory, and then there was 50% of like at least on Twitter.
I think it was more like 80, 90% and Tory.
And
Not-
Tory.
Not 50. A lot of, bro.
I don't know. It depends on where
He
you're
was
looking.
still around the industry. He was still getting songs with artists. He was around Drake that time because like a lot of like as soon as it really got real serious is when you actually watched everyone walk away from him after that fact. When the longer it took, you actually saw the industry pull away. But at the beginning, no, there was still people there. There were still names around him. I'm like, oh, cause they made it seem like there was something that they knew that we didn't know
This
yet.
bitch
That's
lied
how I started
about-
to feel.
this bitch
I'm
lied about
they
getting
saw
shot, but
something.
she's still
That's
a
why
stallion.
this is why this is happening still. I mean, a lot of women already wanted him done from that
Oh my
time.
gosh, yeah, Drake. That line
Yeah,
was
this
terrible.
bitch lied about getting
Drake.
shot. She's still a stallion. Like they were still they were still riding with
what I'm
him at
saying.
that point
That's-
because
there
it
was a-
felt
there
like.
was
I forgot he said that.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
why
it
is
was-
Drake painting his nails? Y'all seeing this?
Can we
Oh,
not
my-
jump
yo,
to
you're-
Sorry,
listen,
sorry.
listen,
We locked in.
what are you
Sorry,
doing?
this guy's
What are you
deal?
doing?
Sorry.
You know what I mean? Let
I have
the
the
boy
memory-
do what he wants. But
I have
continue.
the memory of a goldfish.
And what's the like?
Sorry.
No, but
All I'm saying is that listen, we don't know the truth yet, guys.
that is a safer thing to say.
But we can speculate.
Well, speculation is allowed. Yes.
We can't dream, right?
Yeah.
We don't know, but we can guess.
Daydream saved me. Daydreaming saved me, right?
And what about the report of that there was like 40 women who've come forward to describe their
happened to that?
their
Where did that go?
I don't know. It's still because the trial hasn't started yet.
So how can everything in the world come out, but the 40 that list or that whatever can come? Like, what are we doing?
Wait, what do you mean? What?
Well, did you see the list of the 40 women?
Did I see the list of each woman?
Yeah, have you seen have the names come out?
Oh, I don't know if they put the names.
Like, who said that it's 40? Who said that? These are the things I'm talking about. We just take whatever they say and we run with it. Do we not?
Takeout.
No, it wasn't. No, wasn't.
Is the submarine real? Did the people go in the submarine down there or not? We don't know. Like,
are we allowed to talk about the submarine?
Okay, here's what I'll say. I think it was. I think the Lord blessed us with when the submarine story started that we were having. That we couldn't. We were release because
I was stuck at customs
because they were right.
He's a criminal
because there was so much
TSA.
There was so much comedy at the beginning, the genesis of that. No.
That's funny, man.
No. But hold on. But let me land. Let me get. But hold on. Go ahead.
No, why is it not funny? What is he?
No, go ahead.
There was funny stuff.
The man said, okay.
What is funny about
I just want to make
submarine?
sure we're saying that there was so much comedy in the beginning of a submarine being lost
On Twitter.
Yes, because at that point it was only lost.
Okay.
They didn't know the fate of anybody. All they knew was that billionaires paid $250 a pop to go in a poorly designed submarine channeled by a Logitech controller that you would find at a garage sale with a screen that you would find on Amazon Prime Day for cheap, guiding this thing. And that was their only way, and between that and a small window. So there was so much things about this. In fact, the comedy, really the peak comedy was happening before they found out that there was actually a young kid under that was like 19. Before they just thought it was a bunch of old rich people that were like, that were trying to get their rocks off. I can conquer everything. So let me go down here and go see the ruins that, but apparently a lot of people have gone there with great success.
With that thing?
Not with that design thing. I don't know with that specific thing, but other people like James Cameron apparently has gone down there many times, which is why, he's gone down there a lot.
So why didn't they go down with those type of things?
So apparently it's just a different thought of how to do it. So
exactly,
James Cameron usually goes down with like steel. I think these guys were trying to go down with like copper or something like that.
And they were dropping it like it was dropped into the water. I don't even know if it was. It's like a submarine designed, to go around. It was just dropped.
The most insightful information I got about it was James Cameron. James Cameron said that when he saw what happened and he talked to his friends,
he's like
in the community, he said he knew the next day that it was gone.
Yeah,
but he just didn't want to say anything.
He didn't want to be the bearer of bad news.
He goes all the bang. He said the rest of it he knew was a charade. The banging and all that.
Yeah. They said the banging was probably the explosion of the actual.
No, because remember they said
they said it was continuous banging.
Continuous banging.
Continuous.
Like, what is that? That's not explosion. That's cap.
And
also like. You want to normalize quality control. I think
Shout
the
out P&Q.
most tragic part of this is that literally the day after, I think the day it was confirmed that this sub had imploded.
Okay, yeah.
A movie director is able to come on TV and say, I didn't believe in that either.
Yo.
That's
cold.
That's cold. You know what I mean?
That
a movie director. And then bro, James Cameron had me thinking he should have been involved. Like, because he's like, and I've done it many times.
And he's done it apparently by himself,
and
too.
I understand what he's talking about. Like, I was obsessed with this.
He went by himself?
Because he was
Single
obsessed
man.
with this.
Yeah.
Which James Cameron writes Titanic because he goes down one time and says, this is incredible.
Exactly.
And then makes the movie in response to having once
Canadian, too.
Been an expert on submersibles. Crazy. So what I think is like, it's just like when they used to have issues with the airlines. Do you remember when the Boeing kept falling out of the sky?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then eventually people said, no, that's crazy. How you keep like, people live on these things, you know? That's what I would want. I think that this would just bring the need for more standardized.
Yeah.
Because again, these people were wealthy, so they weren't short for cash. There's no reason there shouldn't be a standard.
Yeah.
That's harder though, because it's like a few guys. Not a lot of people have $250,000 to spend to go see Titanic.
Drop down.
A lot of people get on an airplane to go somewhere.
Right.
So there's a lot of pressure.
Good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't really.
It's not like lucrative for them to fix it out and
or standardize it that way.
Because for what? It's not commercial that people are going down to watch Titanic.
If there was a safe way, though, I think I would go. Like, I remember watching The Lost City of Atlantis, the cartoon, and being like very enamored with like, it is a world down there.
good.
Have you seen the video footage though of like
I'm good.
all the depths of how deep the Titanic ruins is? Like all the Khalifa buildings and this and that and animals and things that we don't even know that exist.
They
And then
know
below
more-
all of that shit.
They know more about space than they do.
Yeah,
in
shout out
the depths,
space.
in the
Space
depths of
seems
the-
more
I'd
safe.
rather go to the space. I'd rather go to
So
space.
you'd rather go to space than
go to the
underwater?
depths of the.
I believe-
100%.
to
And I
that
want to go to
depth-
none. Don't get.
If you could do it safely, like lights and everything.
I'll go. I'd rather go up.
Lights is what you.
Yo, like-
I'd rather go up.
Just a flashlight.
I knew it was a mistake as soon as I said it.
Wait, did you guys hear? Okay, because the submarine thing is serious. You guys didn't hear the song, did you?
What song?
The song that someone released?
No.
About the submarine song?
No,
The submarine song.
Let me see if I can try to play it. I'm
that's
just gonna.
kind of crazy.
They made a song about like positive or negative?
Well, I'll let you decide.
Oh man, that can't be positive.
I see. We all have headphones, so technically, if this was set up properly, I could play through the headphones. But it's okay. It's not. There's no copyright because this is not getting cleared. So, so let me here.
so
So let's.
It's a parody on a song we already know.
Yeah, you haven't heard. Okay.
I didn't hear it.
250 bands on this submarine. I'm finna go explore Atlantis in this submarine. I'm about to go and see some shit niggas never seen. I'm about to go explore Titanic in this submarine. Submarine got PlayStations, TV screen. Submarine got everything a rich nigga need. 250 bands for this submarine. My drip different, nigga. I'm a ball under the sea. I want the black little mermaid. I'ma beat her cheeks. I'm in the kitchen like I'm SpongeBob. I'm turning on the grease. I'm in the studio. I'm off the dome like Sandy Cheeks. I'm in the submarine. I'm about to go explore the 7 seas. I'm smoking famous Cookie in this submarine. Submarine got 20-inch display, 2K on the screen. Submarine brought the whole team, niggas living the dream. And if we die, at least we died on this submarine.
Oh my god.
And you know what? It actually goes further and actually shows it explode at the end, which is really bad. This happened after. Okay.
Yo, but why did that sound hard?
And you hear what the sample is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
My heart will go on. Yo, that was hard though. I didn't want to dance a little bit.
bro.
Listen, that's bad.
That, and I don't know if he made that before or after, like the final
he
news
could've
or
done
whatever.
it. Yeah, because he could have made it when he heard about everybody going down there.
No, but then it exploded.
But
Oh,
then,
you said
yeah,
it-
because
but not
there's a
this
full.
clip.
No, not this. No, there's a full. I couldn't find the other
so
one. But
there's
yeah,
a full one. Then yeah, he was after. Yeah. I feel
PlayStation.
bad for the. I feel bad for
the youth,
for
though.
the kid though, because the kid didn't even want to go. That's
Did you guys hear that one?
Yo, that's what.
Hell, man, this
didn't wanna
information is
go.
readily available.
This information is out there.
I'm so done with you, yo.
He didn't want to go.
As I feel bad for you, because he didn't even want to go. Yo, bro, I'm so. Yo, that is not the connection we are making.
Yo, he did not want to go. His dad, he felt
Nah.
bad. His dad's,
Felt
he
bad.
said he wanted to. Yeah, but he said he didn't want to go, and his dad like pressured, like, yo, I want like have father son time or whatever, and that was part of his thing. Why he went? He told his mom he was scared. She was on the news saying this shit. She's like, yo, he said it. He said
I would've
it.
stayed on the boat.
Sometimes parents are.
So now she's gonna live with that message. Rest of,
would've
where she
stayed
could have
on
just
the
said, huh?
I would have stayed on the boat.
Oh yeah, on the right, exactly.
Like, go on a boat, no, but
no,
then
the
that's-
boat that where they bring you out to, right?
Yeah, but
Because
let me tell you something. If I'm on the boat and everything's going fine and a few feet down, all failure, no radio, and we hear thump,
yeah.
and I know, like, man,
I'm alive.
yeah, but that's my father, though, man.
Niggas die every day, B.
All right, okay.
Cameron.
Whoa,
That's what Cameron
it
said.
got dark. Yo, were we? Oh, I'm about to say something about the lights.
No, but I feel like
Yeah, but that was.
Why is this cracking his voice like that?
It was funny because I was going to ask you if that's something that you would ever consider doing, but you did kind of answer that. You said,
submersible?
You said he would.
you said, yeah, that was something.
Yeah, but I also said I wanted lights. Like I'm not thinking. I'm not thinking.
Okay, you're not.
I'm not thinking properly.
You're not-
Honestly,
okay.
I
Man
saw
said if
that.
there was lights, I'd be fine.
I'm not thinking because
We got lights. We got
You
lights.
saw
in this
the
bitch.
you saw the picture though of the depths, right? Like where it is.
Yeah,
Like,
but
when
I also
I said,
saw the sub. Like I wouldn't be in it. Like
Look
if
at
I
that
ever went down there, I'd have to go in something that looked like the Starship Enterprise. Like,
Exactly.
It would have to look like
That's
Yes, exactly.
like a big like
Yeah.
a submarine
Exactly.
with windows.
Any of these little tin can stuff to go up or down,
I still
Yeah.
wouldn't go.
it gotta look like Star Trek Enterprise. You're right,
I still wouldn't go.
but I wouldn't.
No, there was
No.
yeah.
No, I'm not doing.
Okay, is there anything that you would do like adrenaline wise? Like would you go to space? Okay,
I wouldn't go either.
you wouldn't go to space.
I know, 'cause
No,
you,
but
you
I'm
know
just
what?
saying- I just
Space has
said
to become
comparison.
commercial.
Yeah, we've seen
Yeah,
too
it's-
many movies of the things that go
watch too
wrong
many
to
space-
really just go up there without.
Oh, willy nilly.
Ex-
I watch
exactly.
too many space movies. Like I'm very. I'm very interested in it.
You're spatial.
Like I'm
It has to become commercial.
I'm very spatial. I watch any show that has to do it, but movies have to do with space. But and then I try to close my eyes and think about it. Would I ever even the whole one with the who's trying to do it? Is it Elon? Or who's trying to do the one where you just get right above the
the atmosphere?
Yeah,
Bezos.
and
I think
then
that's
go
Bezos.
right back down. That's Bezos. That's
Bezos.
Bezos. I couldn't even
I got to be able to open the Air Canada app and see
it there. Like, what flying to space tomorrow, 10 o'clock? Can I get that one? Oh, no, I'll get the next day.
Nah, bro.
I hear you, though.
You need to be fully commercial.
And I think it will get there before the sea does. Before the sea gets
You didn't
regulated
watch
properly.
no, not for is it For All Mankind? Have you watched For
No,
All
I've seen.
Mankind?
Yeah,
It
I've
is
seen.
for all mankind when they go to space.
Yeah,
yo, the movie about space where they go to space.
Nah.
it's not a movie, but it's a show. It's
show.
a great show. but
It talks about if the Soviets got to the moon first, right? Isn't that the concept?
Yeah.
Great concept, by the way.
It is. It's such an alternate
it seems
reality.
so real.
Yo, have you guys seen The Bear?
Not yet. It's saved.
Which one's the?
It's on
Oh,
Amazon.
yo,
Bro, it's about cooking. I love this show.
Yo, I heard about how great it is because
the show.
the kid that was in Shameless is in
FX.
it.
That's on FX. I think.
FX.
It's effects.
I-
And then
I-
that chick,
I'm
the
gonna watch
Nigerian
it.
chick.
The Nigerian chick. I used to see it. I didn't know it was about cooking.
Yeah.
The episodes are like 30 minutes.
Oh, they are 30 minutes.
It's only
Okay.
eight episodes in the first season, 10 in the second.
Yeah.
Great show, man.
Bro, you could do the first season in 4 hours. I did it in like a day, bro. It was
Holy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I keep hearing that
captivating.
it's captivating and it's like
well, I
emotional.
like stuff like that. I like subcultures and like trying to build and grow a team and like kind of getting a window into the difficulties of certain industries.
Yeah.
I will say this though, if a chef ever talks to me like that, I'm throwing the risotto in his face.
Yeah, but you can't. You see, and that's the thing. They did a very good job of
Showing what happens.
what actually is happening. But when chefs talk to you like trash, you just gotta hug it. You just gotta.
Yeah, ask Chef Ramsay. They
gotta
know.
hug it.
They know to respect
And I
the
coaches
authority.
Talk to players like trash too sometimes. If you're not,
You know
in the
what?
kitchen, it's worse, bro.
Especially
It make
like-
you feel
Yeah.
like an idiot, bro.
The problem that I have
football.
Yeah.
playing football, the coach was aggressive, but the coach don't play. A head
Coach
chef
Shannon?
technically is he's here. He's doing expo. He's right here. He's technically he's in the foxhole with us.
Yes.
If anything
'Cause
goes
if you fuck up,
crazy,
it's on him.
And he can make it.
like he can make it, right? Like technically,
Yeah.
if anything goes crazy, a chef will step in and
Step
Get out
in
my
and
way.
move out
Yeah,
my way. I've
Yeah,
got
a
it.
coach
Go send
can't
your
jump
home
in
and then hop
Yeah.
in and then do what he needs
So
to do.
I think what's weird about it is a chef, and you could correct me if I'm wrong. Lorenzo knows about kitchens because he originally went to culinary school. So I enjoyed talking to him about the show. I think that sometimes you would think that you and the chef are on the same team. You forget the hierarchy, or do you always know the hierarchy?
Oh.
You sometimes it's
Because I feel like sometimes there's that camaraderie so much that we're kind of friends, we're partners, but then
Right.
at some point the chef's gonna tell me to shut the F up, and I'm gonna remember,
Yes.
oh yeah, you're my boss. Like,
Yeah.
you've
And
lied
then-
to me. You know,
and then
we're not
if-
friends.
If it gets to a point where he just gets super angry, like he shows you, like I could do this.
And I think that's the abusive part, though.
Yeah.
Because to get you to work as hard as you possibly can, they kind of gotta make you feel friendly.
Like nothing.
They gotta make you feel like, oh yeah, we're all.
You want to break you
family.
down
yeah,
before
not
they
really.
build you up.
Not really, because in certain kitchens, the chef has a reputation. So it's like I'm going in here to get abused.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But in
Pause.
that abuse, he's going to
Kill
teach
me.
me something. He's going to teach me something, and it's gonna be everything that I need to know for this industry. You know what I mean?
Everything I know.
I don't know. I just find, oh gosh, have you seen Burnt? You saw that Bradley Cooper movie from a couple years ago,
I don't.
No, I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've
or
seen.
like you watch Kitchen Night? Like I think there's this,
Kitchen Nightmares.
There's this real cultural fixation with what goes into making food,
It's
and
crazy.
bro, it
It's
just
crazy.
seems like madness.
It can be. Yeah.
It sucks, bro.
Especially if you're trying to do it properly, there's a lot of madness.
Like I feel bad sending back food now because it just feels like I'm throwing off an entire ecosystem that was designed to not have to go back.
No,
Depends on what the problem was.
No, I mean, like, obviously send it back because they were supposed to make it right the first time. But I just feel like it must be such a monkey wrench in the program.
no. It's like we know food is gonna come back.
Oh, okay.
People are annoying.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
People are annoying.
I don't want this anymore.
Or someone ordering a Caesar salad but is allergic to anchovies or something. Like it's
It's so interesting because
it's annoying.
the difference between a good restaurant and a bad restaurant is so clear. I've been to places where I'll say, hey, there's a mushroom allergy. And they'll say, like, fungi truffle as well.
Let me see if it's part of the same family.
Fungi truffle as well.
Fungi.
But, and I know they're trying to cover for the fact that they brought it to the table.
Right.
So they're trying to have a reason.
Yeah, so they don't.
But then I've also been to other restaurants where I'm like, I think it's just that juxtaposition that your serving staff always comes out so calm. Here you go, sir. Thank you. And to know that just on the other side of that wall is a war zone.
Absolutely, exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that is just
Punctuality and
interesting.
You know what's crazier is when it's an open concept kitchen.
Yeah.
It is still a war zone. You just don't know because it's open concept.
Yeah, so you can see it.
So what I'm looking at
is
not what's happening.
real. Not real. Because it is still a war zone.
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
open concept, so people can hear them.
So it's not
his
screaming.
anger is still, but it's
still-
the same thing.
Wow.
You just have to hug it.
I'll just
better.
stare. I'll
So
just
like
stare
when
at
he
them next
whispers,
time.
like he'll come to your line, he'll come to your station,
He'll
like whisper.
come talking to your ear and be like, "Are you an idiot? What is this? What is this?"
Oh my god!
Ridiculous. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's actually pretty cool.
And then the whole point of an effective kitchen is I don't know why I'm bringing this. You have to watch it. This
I'm
thing
gonna
isn't
check-
coming
yeah,
by
I'm
the
gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
definitely.
The whole benefit of it, like, there's a point when he tries to institute a brigade, which is the idea that a kitchen works more effectively when everybody has their specific task.
Yeah.
So we are not all making a dish; we're making segments.
Parts of it, yep.
And then I am here to bring it all together,
Right.
and that being the most effective thing.
Yeah.
You being a musician, have you found it hard to get your team to see it that way, or do you? Are we doing it? What are we doing? Hold on. No,
Sorry. Wait.
no.
Actually, wait. Do I need to edit out that laugh? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
No, it's fun.
That's crazy.
No, because I would think, I remember from my brief time, getting people to stay on task was impossible. Everybody thinks that they're.
Yeah, you can talk about me and how
wanna do it.
how bad I can be.
I don't want to do it.
So you gotta watch the show, man.
Well, I'll talk
Maybe you need to be the head chef.
Oh,
You should start yelling.
He's
But he does. No, there's a lot of things that I don't do. Like we'll have a bunch of songs like on the docket and things that need to get done. But the thing is, if I don't time everything properly, then we get backed up. And there's a lot of things that he can't get to because I have to finish something else. You know what I mean? And not only
like a kitchen.
exactly, and not only me, but then there's the next level that it goes to where it gets mixed and mastered from our other guys. So if he is backed up from the stuff that he has to do, and he is anything that happens in his life, if he bumps his toe, that messes up our entire release schedule. Wow. And I think that is kind of, but it's true. There's whatever it is. I think that is the problem with, and I think you guys can understand is like, if you're putting too much, I don't want to say trust, but if you're relying too much on this one method of export and only that person, then it can pigeonhole you from getting everything else going. You know what I mean? So it's and I guess the remedy, one of the remedies you could say is to have multiple people. But if you have multiple people, maybe the quality becomes segmented or not as you want it because you're used to a certain thing. So you have to now get accustomed to multiple people, multiple streams of trying to get the one thing done. And that can be dangerous, you know, musically, at least from a musical standpoint.
Essential personnel is effective personnel. But the more you have essential personnel is the more you're kind of, you know, a slave to them.
Well, and that's what it is.
You know, a top performer is great. It's like, you know, it's like a basketball team. Having LeBron is great until LeBron can't hit a shot because your team is not designed to be okay if LeBron's not getting his buckets, or you know, or maybe a young LeBron. LeBron's a bit more of a facilitator now. It's fine. But like, you know,
Is he? I feel like he's. Well, anyway, we're getting now. All right.
okay,
Continue.
No, like he's the greatest, right? So he's the greatest of this era. So
Thank you. They were saying this era.
yeah, he's the greatest of this era by far. But I think that you have to acknowledge that your team isn't designed for this performer not to perform. And in that regard, that performer, I think, needs to feel a sense of responsibility to that.
Yeah.
What sucks is when it all relied on you and you don't, like, have the urgency. Urgency is a thing.
Say that again. Say that line again.
Like, if it all relies on you,
Yeah.
and you know, look, we're gonna miss either way. Let's say we're gonna miss either way,
Right.
but it all relied on you.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see you a little upset. I don't want you to shoulder shrug.
If it's all on me,
Let's say it all relied on you. Let's say we had to do this right. Okay, perfect example. You know, we were supposed to record. I wasn't able to, and that was my fault because I was caught up with something and I wasn't able to be here.
It's not your. Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, the first thing I want to do is I call, but I call, man, guys, I'm so sorry. Man.
Yeah.
What I'd hate to do is call and be like, I mean, who cares, right?
Right.
It lands different. I want you to care.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see.
That's more what I mean. So,
but you can't make us care. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
you can't make somebody have urgency.
You can't make somebody, and that bothers me a lot.
Yeah,
because
when I think you should have urgency and you don't have urgency, I'm annoyed.
But
it hurts me.
You can't make someone have urgency.
No.
But you can't also choose when that urgency is important. Because just because you think I'm supposed to have urgency doesn't mean I'm supposed to.
But it shows we're not on the same page.
Exactly.
Because if this house was on fire, we would all think it was important. So the idea that I think it's a fire
and you don't think it's on fire
is a problem. That is a problem.
Or you don't think the fire is
gonna
die,
nigga.
Yeah,
it is.
Oh, you don't think the fire is gonna burn down the house? So you see the fire, but you don't. It's like that's a small little thing.
That's what's hard because you want to be on the same page.
I want to be on the same page, and I think as a musician, as an artist creating, I get my most stress is when I feel like all the parts that you're saying in the kitchen they're not reacting the same way that I feel about something getting done. And you know what? And I can't make them feel that because at the end of the day, quote unquote, they're not the head chef. But
yeah, chef.
It really is, I'm learning to try to let it roll off my back a little bit more because it's like, yo, it's my responsibility. Like it's still my name or my likeness or whatever you want to call it. But what were you gonna say?
No. So you had a hard time letting it go before, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm finding better ways to let it go now. Where it's just like, that's just another added stress that I'm putting on myself. With the stress that I already have about me doing.
Have to put on yourself.
Yeah, that I have to put on myself. Now I'm getting mad at this person for not feeling you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll be sitting at home, I'll be at home, I'll be in the shower, I'll be whatever, going crazy in my head.
Yeah.
And being like, does everybody else that has the same vision as me on the team, do they feel this amount of anxiety that I feel right now or this amount of, and they don't, and then things happen and I feel like, yo, we're not on the same page.
Let me tell you a trick. This is a trick I used to learn. I used to feel that way all the time, right? Or I used to feel that way rather often. Where it's like I'm feeling anxiety, and then you call someone supposed to be on the team. Hey, what are you doing? And they're just calm. They're relaxing. They're probably in Guam or something. But I realized that I was doing it to myself because there are moments that they are working and it's their time to carry the football. But because I feel like, I'm the artist or whatever, then I start working too. So then it just feels like I'm working all the time. The most transformative thing of my life is if I can call anybody on the team and they're working, I leave them to it. Oh my gosh, caught you at a bad time. Sorry, click. Hang up the phone and let them finish what they're doing. Because it's my time to rest.
Yes.
This is their time to carry the football. My time to rest. And then if I take my time to rest, then I don't feel as slighted when they're taking their time to rest. Because we don't have to rest at the same time.
So how do you feel? Okay, that's a great. That's
it's helpful because I know what you're doing. Because when you call them and they're like, "Yo, I'm in the middle of this," you be like, "Yo, let's get to work. Then what are we doing?" Da-da-da. And then what bothers you is that when you call them, they're like, "Nah, bro, I'm resting." It's rest time.
What if my luck is?
So what if my luck?
When you start questioning luck,
What if my luck is anytime I hit them up?
They're always resting. You might need to.
I always go. I got bad timing because why is it at that time when I hit them up?
Because think about it.
Are you always resting when I
think about it? If you're in the kitchen, right? If you're in the kitchen, for example, since we were talking about the show, if you're in the kitchen and you're the head chef, and every time you pass near this nigga's station, he's chilling. Nigga, you have 3 times and you're fired, bro. You might need to change. You might need to change.
But then if I was them, I'd be like, "You passed me by 3 times, but all the other times I'm kicking ass."
Yeah, like what about all the other times in life that are on the
fired,
clock,
bro? You're fired, bro.
No. But people,
fired, bro.
people, this is no, but I know, but like, there's a world where like you need to also respect me enough to let me see you working.
But pretend.
Pretend you gotta respect me. There are times you have to respect me. I never forgot that. My mom one time, I was working in a salon, and I think I'd swept the floor. I thought I'd done a good enough job, and then she's sitting down, and I'm looking at me, and she goes, "There's nothing worse that you can do." Oh my god! Than for us to both be sitting here.
Why are you making
Because if you're sitting down and I'm sitting down,
Then nothing's going on.
I'm really gonna wonder why I need you. Because I can, because clearly we can both just sit down. So there's not enough work. You see what mom told me that? I would sweep the floor for a second follicle of hair. I'd make a mess to clean it up because you owe it to them sometimes to let them see you work. Then they will.
That's a
question
very good point. That's a very good way to
it's
look
respect.
at it.
Yeah, that's it's
Let them see you do something. Take initiative. I used to say that all the time at the startup. See him at just sit down on the phone and you say, "What's going on?" Well, I finished what you gave me to do, bro. If you're only gonna do the things I verbally tell you, we're in trouble. Because what if I have to think of stuff?
Yeah.
At what point does the role become your own? Take initiative.
Take
Take
initiative.
the extra step.
I had an old supervisor named Terry. Shout out my brother Terry. He'd always like he really respected what I did as an artist when I was out there.
Yeah.
So he knows that I'll be on the computer listening to in the office, close the door, listen to the beats, writing,
Terry
emails,
should have been fired, by the way.
I do
Terry should have been
I
fired.
do
Let
all that.
OShauN out there.
Yeah, but it depends on what the job is.
No, but check this out. But check this out. Here's what he always said to me, though. This is what he always said. He said, "Listen, get your work done.
Yeah.
Then do whatever you want, right?
That's right.
And if the bosses come around,
Yeah.
or myself, or whatever, like you know what I mean. But most of the boss, even the higher ups, just look like you're doing something.
That's right.
If you look like you're doing something, I don't give a flying fuck what you do out there.
Yeah.
But just look like
Don't
you have
embarrass
that
me.
respect. Yeah, just look like you have that respect of, don't let me have to tell you what to, just find something, yeah, like you said, sweep or send an email or blah, 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 and just always have that. So I totally, I respect that. I understand that. But you're right. Two of us can't just sit down.
Bro, if I'm sitting down and I see, if I'm sitting
And
down
we both sit down.
and you're sitting down,
Doing nothing.
and we both acknowledge that there's something left to do.
Yeah.
But it's like, I know I'm resting because I'm tired.
You're resting because of what?
It's like, I know I'm resting because I'm taking my break. Why are you resting? I felt like you were resting when I was working. I would go resting.
They might be resting because they see you resting. So that's why I like to
They
always
might
be.
be resting 'cause they
This is
see
why
you
I always
resting.
like to be doing something. No, this is why I always like to be doing something. That's why anytime the team, anybody that I always try to, anybody who knows me,
Yeah.
I always let them know that I'm doing something. So that is contributing to
Yeah.
the end product. So whether I'm writing, whether I am listening to beats, whether I'm editing, whether I'm DMing people, whether I'm working out, whether I'm memorizing lines, whether I'm doing audition, like anytime someone says something to me that's on the team or working on something to do with everything OShauN, I'm always letting them know that I'm doing something. But then in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
I'm wondering what they're doing when they don't say
Stop laughing at me.
that they were doing something already. Like I'm like, yo, I'm working on my. What are you doing? But I'm like, let me tell you something. I don't know if artists like this or whatever, but if you just hit me up out of the blues and you just be like, yo, what you saying? Yo, I'm just working on, and you say that to me first, like my anxiety level goes away. Now when they say that, I may do what you're just saying, like, oh, they're working on. Oh, so maybe I should rest at this moment. Maybe I should take because they've already said it. I don't want to be that person to always do it because my mind just automatically, man, I was busting my ass all day doing this, or I was working on the road doing this job while I was writing this record at the same time when I'm driving. What was you doing?
Maybe you need to restructure your team.
I mean,
It's not healthy to look at your team and see that much lacking, though.
Yeah, that's
Not to say that that's what's happening.
Yeah,
but
not to say.
it's not to say that's what's happening, but I also my mind is also very
Snap.
yo, it's because I just
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you say, life is short, time is running out, time is this, time is money, this, that, and the third. And if I even I don't even like when I said this in a few podcasts ago. I said, I don't even like when I'm chilling, but when I'm chilling, I'm not really chilling. You know what I mean? Like if I'm like watching YouTube, for example, if you see me, I was on YouTube for an hour or two eating and watching YouTube. Anytime I'm watching YouTube, 9 times out of 10, it's something that I'm learning to contribute to what we're doing with the music or the business side of the music. all the time. If I'm watching a show, I'm not even watching the show or a series just because, someone told me it was great. You could tell me about a great show or series or movie. And all of a sudden, as soon as I start watching it, I pause it and I start looking up where the actors went to school.
Yeah.
I start looking up what was the last project they did before they got to this.
Let me ask you, why do you do that? Why do you do that?
Fucking annoying now. Like, I can't.
Do you know why you do it? Like, is there something about, like, what is it that? Because one thing I've lost over the years is good movie partners. They don't exist as much anymore.
I think.
I feel like when I was a kid, I could lock in and watch a movie with like I had a list, you know? Could lock in and watch a movie.
Well, we're gonna try it with this movie.
Yeah,
We're gonna try it with that movie.
with Oppenheimer,
Yeah.
and we're also doing with Barbie because we're watching both.
We're gonna do the same
It's
day?
it's a double header.
Double header?
We're
We should
double
try it
heading
because
Tuesday? One for Tuesday?
But I am that, like, if I'm not at the theater, if I am actually, even if I am at the theater, God, I'll be on the theater,
Because
pull my phone out and I start going,
But why though?
I don't know. No, I really don't know.
I'll take talking and commentary, but I don't understand. Like, why are we referencing
I'm
that?
always, you think, because so I'll be on a date or I'll be with my girl, I'll be with whatever, and I'll be on and they think like,
Sorry,
you're
you'll
not
be on a date.
I knew you were gonna do it. Let him land.
Hold on, wait.
I'll be on a date or I'll be with my girl. It's fine.
Hold on,
Why can't the date be with?
No, he was specific.
because he's
It's
because
funny the way he said
he's
it.
separated.
I'll be on a date or I'll be with my girl.
I
It's
could be
fine.
with my girl
on a date is
on a date,
but I'll be on a date or I'll be
or
with
a
my girl.
date
It's
in
fine.
general. I mean, like in the past.
Why don't you just say I'm on a date with my girl?
Okay,
Why
but
did you have to say
what about
I'll
when
be
I
on a
don't have a
date
girl and I'm on a
or-
date with somebody with someone who's not my girl?
Yeah, we have a girl now. That don't matter.
But I'm talking
I'm
about
here now.
But I'm also trying to let you. But I'm also trying to let you know that it didn't just start now that I have. Like I've always done that thing. Is what I'm saying. Because he asked me why do I do that, and I'm like. I don't know, but I feel like maybe in the last few years I even do it even more.
Because just as a grown man, I think when I used to watch these like beautiful romantic, like Brooklyn-based romantic comedies, I imagined a world where as an adult I could tell a woman to come over and let's watch a movie.
Right.
Okay.
I can't.
That
Because
doesn't exist.
by the time I finish work,
Yeah.
the time that I'm telling you to come watch a movie, I have to really sell you. No, I promise. Just the movie.
Right.
I don't want to do that either. Because,
Yeah.
for example, oh my gosh, the other day I'd finally settled down at like 9.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to watch Blade Runner 2049.
Okay.
It is a 2-hour and 49-minute movie.
Can't call any woman.
Is that
and say, hey.
And in my heart, I knew
And
I
you
have to
can't.
do
Yeah. You
this
can't.
alone.
There's no woman that is.
I have to do this alone. Bro, I could have been married with children. I couldn't ask my wife to come downstairs.
You ever watch a great movie by yourself and feel guilty like, yo, man,
Bro,
how did
Someone should have
someone should have watched this with me so I could talk about it.
Bro, there are times where I'll watch a movie and I'll hit him up immediately. Like, no, I'll be 30 minutes in.
Bro,
And I'll hit him up.
longest
Did you
third
see
date.
this? Yo,
Longest third date.
Yo, start it right now. Start it right now. I'm gonna call me when it's over.
No,
I did that with a couple movies. There was a movie called
Longest third date was the most
The
recent.
Longest Third Date.
you told us
I told y'all about that. Y'all
Yeah,
didn't watch
that
it, have you?
No,
This
we
man
didn't.
See, that's why I
called-
find out.
this man
I didn't
called
know.
me and
Bro,
said,
I got
yo,
2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm
Tears in
stuck in
eyes.
so
stop
many
what you're
shows
doing.
right now.
Watch this right now. I'm like, all right, so
You know what I mean?
I'm
Turn
stuck.
that on.
What thing
Service.
is that on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's not, oh, it is Netflix?
There was
You
another
haven't
movie.
watched it?
No.
There was another movie that was really percolating in the beginning of or during the pandemic called The Reminiscence with Hugh Jackman.
Yep.
That movie slaps. Okay,
That's new.
Reminiscence.
bro. It's probably
Well,
2021. I want to say 2021.
Oh, I gotta watch it. I
It's
like
called
you.
the what?
I like Jack.
What?
That movie slaps.
I gotta watch that.
Oh gosh. So many.
So what are we doing? Show running? You go watch Silo on Apple. Silo
it's good.
on Apple with Common, and I don't remember what the leading lady is.
Rebecca Ferguson.
That show. Have you watched it?
Yes.
It's fucking incredible. Yo, it is.
I haven't watched it yet.
It is fucking
on the-
incredible.
it's on
The
the-
writing
watch it.
and the way that they take the audience to the next episode is that I can say is
But that's what
top
I'm
5,
saying.
top
When
7
I was a kid-
I've seen ever.
When I was a kid, I felt like I could. What I can relate with women on these days is reality TV, though.
Yeah, you
I
know,
be
you
watching
I know
Jump
you watch
TV.
that. I know he
Trash
and he
TV
promotes
slaps, bro.
that you do. I know.
Trash TV is hilarious.
That's like you like when you I go check stuff out because you're like.
But Trash TV's
No,
fire.
Trash TV is
It can be. Yeah.
There's
They look
something,
good, especially they look
there's
good now,
something
too.
interesting about people who are willing to
Temptation
eviscerate
Island?
themselves for my viewing pleasure. Temptation Island.
Yeah, Temptation.
I'm looking
Greatest.
at y'all.
The
Greatest.
rich
Greatest.
what's the
Greatest.
Temptation Island is where these people showed up in love and are ruining it for me.
Yeah.
They're ruining
Is
it so I can watch
that the one where the guy, his girl was getting slapped up and he
Yeah.
had to sit there and
Piped
watch
out,
it?
Yeah.
piped out and watch
What
it.
a yo, you are
Piped out and watch
you
it.
a bucket, all of you.
Piped out and watch it.
You a bucket. She, him,
piped out and watched
Y'all
it.
are buckets, yo.
There's a show, it's over now. But honestly, it gave me life. Siesta Key. For those who know.
Oh my God.
Never
For
heard
those
of
who know.
it. Siesta
You need to
Key.
go watch
Key on
Siesta
MTV.
Key.
Siesta Key.
Bro,
Siesta Key.
See, that's
Never
the
heard that
key.
one.
Siesta Key's a gift.
That's
Another
not-
show.
Juliet.
Vanderpump Rules is insane.
Yeah, I keep
that-
hearing about
yo,
that
no,
one.
no.
That-
Is
yeah.
that
There's a man-
Netflix? Is that
I haven't
one?
watched that one.
Vanderpump Rules is on MTV.
not.
There's a man or on E. There's a man, I'm not going to ruin it for y'all, and yet I'm about to ruin it for y'all. There's a man who's cheating on his girl of 9 years with her best friend, B. That's a storyline on the show, dog.
And you see what I'm talking about? But that would be in a movie, and then back in the day or whatever, and then people would be like, "That's unrealistic.
That's not gonna happen."
That would never
Here
happen."
we are, bro.
Here we are, a
here
man
we are,
9
bro.
years with a girl, and he's sleeping with her best friend.
That's sick. That's nasty
sweet.
work.
I'd
yo.
have to catch 2 bodies on that.
That's a minimum.
Oh boy.
Because who else knows about it?
A lot of everyone around us.
Y'all all get. They all
No
gotta
way.
catch.
So we're 6 months into the year. I want to do a heart check. You're fine.
So you,
How many
that's
times?
a big assumption. But
How many times this year have you had to say it is what it is?
Too many
what are you
to count.
talking? So you think that when you're with someone, you don't get to say it is what it is?
I'm
Because
doing a heart check.
that's probably one of the. that's probably at the top of when you're with somebody.
I mean, like, no,
It
but I
is
mean,
what it is.
bro. But I mean, it is what it is. Like you know, when you're talking to your mans, you're telling your boy or your brother the story, and you really just jump to the "it is what it is." Because if I continue to describe what happened to me, I'm gonna get emotional here. It's gonna hurt a bit. So you just say
Yep.
it is what it is to move on.
Yep.
How many times have you had to get that off so far this year? We're 6 months in.
Too many times.
Too many?
Too many.
How many times? It is what it is. How many times?
Oh. 3.
3, 1, that. How many times so far this year? It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. It is what it
Exactly.
is.
Trust me, it's too many to count, yo.
How are you gonna count? How many
You,
times?
it happens every week.
Every
Weekly.
means to the point
ones
of,
that are real,
to the
though.
point that you won't
I'll tell
break
you.
down.
Bro, it's been a couple of times, to be honest.
Yeah.
At least 2 a month. If you
You gotta really swallow it and just like, yeah, it is what it is,
Bro,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
6 months into the year, it's too many. I can't lie.
Because even it doesn't necessarily have to be with a woman or something. It's just like family, work.
Could be anything.
Oh, then that's
Bro,
way
even
more,
friends-
it's way more than 3. For
Okay,
me.
yeah,
If we starting to bring in family, certain friends, certain
Friends
situations.
taking the piss.
bro.
Stories that you're hearing, you're like, okay.
No, 100%.
Stories, sometimes you'll hear a story and somebody will be like, yo, don't tell him no. Or like, don't even bring it up now. And you want to, and the brain is just like, all right, yeah. It's
Yeah,
I got
Just gotta hug
many.
it.
I got many of those. Y'all lucky I keep my mouth shut.
You know what I mean?
I'm just saying. They're lucky that I don't open up and start talking shit because I could do that too. But I'm a gentleman, God-fearing man, and you know my mom and dad loves me. But I could talk mad shit about some of y'all and the things that I know and have heard.
So you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it
It
is.
is what it is.
Shout out Killer Cam and Camera. Isn't that what their show called?
Yeah. Killer
Well,
Cam
let's
and
go.
Mace.
Mace?
Mace?
Yeah.
And I said Killer
I
Cam
think
and
you
who
said
did
Killer Cam and Cameron.
Yeah, Killer Cam and Cameron.
Well,
They're two separate.
Well, no, but it is two
Technically,
separate.
yeah.
It is two separate people. So
Yeah.
Killer Cam,
Killer Cam's a different guy
Cameron,
than
Mace,
Cameron.
Mace and
Think about
Betha. That their sports show is called "It Is What It Is."
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Also, shouts out to Spider-Man, the Spider-Man animated movie, number 2 movie of the summer right
I haven't
now.
seen it yet.
Wow.
I haven't seen it yet because certain people that I want to see it with are
It's still not foreign. Other people didn't want to see
just
it.
go
Black
with your
Spider-Man.
girl.
because she told me literally.
Is this one of those dates you're talking about?
No, I didn't see it yet. No,
okay.
she literally told me. She literally told me, but I didn't see the first one yet. So
I didn't see
now
the 1st
I'm,
one yet either.
It's on Netflix.
Is it on Netflix now? Okay.
That's what I told. That's what I
So
said.
she wants to catch up first.
Yeah,
and
but
then you
how
guys
long
go
do you
see
think I'm going to sit and wait? Because eventually I'm just
Bro,
gonna
let
go.
it go long enough already, bro. They're about to lose screen soon. Because
it-
I'll tell you why. We're running into the July gauntlet. I've been
I
waiting
know
for this
exactly.
month all year.
Exactly.
Movies are dropping heavy,
We have-
A lot, bro.
heavy.
Even though I think it's not going to make money, but we have Indiana Jones coming out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
that's out already.
I'm gonna
It's
watch
not
it.
gonna make money.
Bro, apparently it's terrible.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
it's
but
terrible.
that doesn't
What
mean
does that
anything.
mean? What does that
doesn't-
mean? What
It
does
being
that mean?
terrible does not equal low
that's
box
confirmed.
office.
Exactly.
numbers.
Terrible.
Exactly. We know that.
But
last
we
time
have
Transformers was.
We got
Indiana
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
You got
we have
Transformers.
not even that. Transformers already out. I'm talking about July. Think of July.
Yeah, but it's
You have
still- it's like-
Indiana
Did the
Jones.
Fast Furious come out yet?
Fast came out already.
yeah.
That apparently was also
May.
terrible.
Really?
And it made a
Sold
bunch of money.
shitload. Doesn't matter.
The Barbie
Move
that
on.
came out now, right?
No,
No, this
no.
month, July 24th.
July, yeah.
You have Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Next week you have Mission Impossible.
Exactly. Who he was beefing with them niggas.
and
He's
he
beefing
can-
with
and
them.
that one
Mattel
went
niggas.
crazy.
After you have the showdown of all showdowns, Oppenheimer versus Barbie.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
That's gonna be like a 50 Cent versus Kanye
Well,
West.
you gotta watch. I mean, you gotta see the trailer.
Oh wait, so the Barbie movie and they're coming out
Same
on the
day,
same
July
day.
21st, baby.
Oh,
Line up, mount up, baby.
Yo, they have a lot of money for the Barbie promotion. I don't think you guys understand
no.
like
Barbie
the
promotion's
bankroll that
everywhere.
Yeah, but okay.
Yo, they got a pink
But you
fucking
know what the
mansion
issue is?
they built.
You can rent out.
But you know what
can-
the issue is? Here's my concern. We're getting into the weeds. They rushed the Barbie promotion because they're worried about the writer's strike.
Okay.
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 My concern is, think of how much you're able to tell me you saw about Barbie. The movie doesn't come out for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
It's too much too soon, I think.
it is.
You think they're blowing their load?
I think they blew it a little bit early. I don't know if they're gonna get, because usually
Pause.
I remember movie like promotion feeling like by the time I was ready to see the movie, like I was bursting at the seams.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I've been seeing Barbie all over the place.
Yeah.
I feel like if you put all the clips together, you have the whole
Yeah.
I feel like I'm tired, you know?
But you know what? But when was the last time you seen a movie actually successfully have a long rollout like this? Like it hasn't been
Every
for
Christopher Nolan movie. Christopher Nolan delayed
Yeah,
Tenet
but-
for months.
Yo, but
He
Oppenheimer-
dropped it during the pandemic. Said I'm not Top Gun. Top Gun was supposed to drop before the pandemic, and Tom Cruise said, we're waiting. And
Yeah,
then it
but
came out and
waiting-
was
yeah,
the
but waiting
number
is
one
different.
movie
And they won the most
of the summer.
They got of the year. They made the most. I think they were number
Ooh,
one or
Top
two.
Top Gun?
Yeah,
was
Top
it of
Gun.
the, yeah, okay, maybe it was of the year.
yeah.
But I definitely know it won the summer, but
No, it was of the
probably
year.
won the year as well.
Yeah.
I think
mean-
right now the winner is Mario, I think.
After
yeah,
Billion
they
Mario,
cleared the bill. Yeah,
Because
apparently it's really good.
Yeah,
Even though that doesn't mean anything. But
really.
Yeah, that doesn't
yeah.
mean nothing.
But I mean, the fact that they cleared that Aqua sample for Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice to go over that shit, like that's how you know. That's how you know they don't like. They just have all this money. They have a lot of heavy hitters on that
Christopher Nolan.
album. You're right. It's
It's not launched it and said, yo, we gotta get this guy out of here.
No, but the analysts are saying that Barbie is gonna smash it in terms of
is gonna smash it.
But you think about the
'cause women are-
branding. It's the
girls are
branding
gonna
has been
grow.
around since 1960, so that's not really fair.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see how it actually, like, if them releasing at the same time actually helps.
No, Barbie's gonna win the
Both of
weekend.
them.
But
They're
I think,
banking on the
100%.
I think Oppenheimer's gonna have legs. I think people are gonna see that movie and be like, no, that's one of the greatest movies. You gotta
But you know what? So far, the clips from Barbie are fucking hilarious. Like it's because they're doing it in a very ironic kind of way. Like it's not. I can't explain the comedy. It's like
I wouldn't go watch it.
ironic. You know what I mean?
Is there any world in which you would watch Barbie?
Bro,
I
it looks
I,
good.
see, I
man.
want to watch it because of the creativity and how they like. I'm curious to see anything from the past.
I don't really like. I don't
think
like
they-
movies
I think
that
they
have a lot of singing. Like if it's
You think there's a lot of you think there's a lot of singing in
It's
it?
gonna be a slight musical.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's
I
what
don't
they
like
said?
it.
A slight.
Based off the trailers, I
wouldn't-
feel like
I
they're
still
gonna be
wouldn't like it.
Hold on.
I don't mind slight.
I
But
saw scenes
overboard.
of dancing and singing, bro.
Like you see, like,
Okay, dancing doesn't mean singing.
But Aladdin
I don't
had
like
singing
that.
a lot.
Sir?
Aladdin.
I didn't watch Aladdin.
When you were little, you didn't watch Aladdin.
When I was little, that's different.
Cartoons
When
are
I'm-
different,
cartoons.
No, but when I was
like
a kid,
live action,
I hated a movie that was full of singing.
Which one?
Any of them.
like Camp Rock.
Like any of them.
Hold on, you didn't like High School Musical?
I hated high school. I
hated
hated
every part.
Don't start singing all the time when you're supposed to be shooting that ball.
All
I didn't even like when Chris Brown went in the basketball court and started dancing in front of when mans were playing
What?
ball in
High
his
School Musical?
Was it
Worst
Run
movie
It?
ever.
What was it?
It was running.
Don't do that.
Don't grab the ball and start.
Hate
Give
it.
me the ball, man.
I love Chris Brown. Shut up,
So
Chris
you
Brown.
don't like musicals?
And it's crazy because I'm an actor, so I should like musicals. But
Wait, was the Elton John movie a musical?
no.
Yes, it was. Rocket Man?
All right. Oh, I didn't see Rocket Man.
Because that's probably the only one that I actually like.
Oh, I don't call those
It
musicals.
was a musical like Bohemian Rhapsody was a musical.
No,
And
because
then
I'm
I
about to
fucked
say
with- then I
no.
fucked with that.
That's not a musical to me. If the movie
You want singing at every single turn for
if the
musical?
movie is based on
If you sing through
an artist,
if
I'm
you
not
sing-
calling that a musical.
If you sing through a dramatic moment in the film, you're a musical.
Exactly. If you break out
So
in
which
song,
scene? Which
I'm
scene
not-
did that happen in Bohemian, where there was a dramatic scene?
When
The Live Aid show?
when he
they
started
come
singing.
up with Bohemian Rhapsody is a musical. It's a dramatic.
And I'm
moment.
going to tell you that to me that is not
That's
because
an-
that's through creativity of them making the song. That's an actual song that I can go on Spotify and listen to. I don't
you
like
like-
movies
Yeah,
that
but you
start
can do
singing.
that with every high school.
I know, but they just decided to make it a song.
Okay, did you like La La Land? Do you remember La La Land?
I didn't. Did I watch
That was
La La
what
Land?
Ryan Gosling and
Wait, Ryan Gosling was in it?
No, I
I didn't watch La La
watch
Land.
that.
I didn't watch La La Land. That might be the reason why I didn't
That's
watch
a
it.
musical. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
If you promote it as a musical, I'm probably not gonna watch it. But if music happens to be in it or musical scenes like
Yeah,
that,
but
and
I feel like Bohemian Rhapsody because they're
they're
literally
So
homaging
you
the
go watch
song.
Barbie?
Sorry,
You're gonna go watch Barbie?
I love movies, man. I love
Yeah.
movies, and I'm interested in the concept of the showdown. And Greta Gerwig as a director,
I gotta
has really
see.
been
I
on
gotta
a
see
run.
these people.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see what she does. Margot Robbie.
I
If you
love
look
her.
at her career,
She's one of my favorite white girls ever.
she's
Actress.
taken her last couple films. She swung and missed bad.
Which movie was that?
See exactly.
No, which movie was that?
So she was in Babylon last year. You don't even know that.
Oh, I didn't watch Babylon. I was
Exactly.
going to. I'm gonna watch it still. You didn't like it?
I'm not saying I didn't like it. It made no
Did
money.
you like it?
I ain't made no money.
Did you watch it?
It was decent. Damien Chazelle is losing his touch.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh, all right.
So if you're Margot Robbie and you're supposed to be a superstar,
Yeah.
That's Brad Pitt, isn't that right?
Brad Pitt was
I'm watching it. Okay.
You're not gonna like it.
All right. I'll let you know.
And you're supposed to be a superstar. You need a hit.
She had hits.
She was
Barbie is her.
she was supposed to be able to launch Babylon. She couldn't.
okay.
She was supposed to be able to save Harley Quinn and she couldn't.
She didn't save Harley Quinn.
Because
They've scrapped that now.
they recast her. Yeah, they recast everybody.
Oh
No.
James Gunn came in and recast
Oh yeah, because
everybody.
James Gunn came in. Yeah, in DC. Yeah, he's
They've recasted everyone.
wow.
Everybody.
He's
Superman the Brave and the Bold
Superman,
comes out in
yeah.
2025 with a whole new set of people.
He came in and
Henry
said,
Cavill's out. Rock is out. Gal Gadot apparently out. Jason Momoa out.
But
And
The Rock still owns Black Adam or has the rights or something. To
exactly, which is why we'll never make one.
So Black Adam.
so that Black Adam will just probably not.
So
Yeah,
get
because
made.
it's owned, but you can't license it from.
they'll just make another Black Adam, but not call him Black Adam.
Bro, I don't know what they're gonna do, but the Flash also didn't help. Flash made no money.
It came out, right?
Came
Yeah,
out.
Flash
Did you watch it?
Bro, that's part of the problem. It came out
Did you watch
3
it?
weeks ago, man.
Did you like it?
Oh wow.
Bro, it's a good. Honestly,
You guys didn't like when thing was
Ezra Miller has had
the one that beat up the women,
terrible run of form.
and the
In
one that beat
media.
up the one that beat up women that still
Yes.
that's still
And
working
for
today?
us to live in a world, because Ezra Miller is non-binary, right? So
okay.
it's usually in this
I didn't even
political
know that.
climate, it's hard for him to swipe. And people still got Ezra Miller out of here because they were carrying on with too much.
It's not good.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you enjoyed the movie.
Bro, it's amazing.
See?
Okay,
But people didn't like Batman versus Superman, and I enjoyed the hell out of it when it first came out.
The issue with Batman vs Superman is they
I loved
they
it.
gave
Actually-
away the best part in trailers. If I tell people all the time, if I bring you to watch Batman vs Superman and you don't know Doomsday's in the movie from the trailers, and you don't know Wonder Woman's in the movie from the trailers, and you watch the movie, that final act
Would be
that
crazy.
instead was annoying, you would have been losing your mind.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, yo, what the heck?
You shouldn't know they were in the movie from the trailers.
You should have known or shouldn't?
You shouldn't.
No, you do. Because the first trailer
That's what I'm
ends.
saying. They shouldn't have put that in.
Oh yeah, to me that's so just in terms of how movies are made, the marketing team puts that together, not the filmmaker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
The filmmaker, I don't think made a terrible film. The expectations that they
was
made
too
us
high.
have were too high. If they was just Batman vs Superman, and then Wonder Woman and Doomsday is a surprise, and then you kill Superman at the end, that movie's insane.
Well, thanks. I never watched it.
Spoilers for Batman
I
vs
really
Superman.
enjoyed
What's it
that
been, a
movie.
decade?
I don't know. So, but I'm still gonna watch The Flash, even though
It's amazing. Like
Because that's my favorite
Even the
Batman
way
is
they
in it.
incorporate the timeline and the Batman and the villain of the
Yeah,
film.
I really
and
want to see
gotta
how
see
they
how they incorporate
Batman.
Kara, which
Yeah.
is the females. Like it's
I'm gonna watch it still.
how they incorporate Zod. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie, man.
Right.
James Gunn had said it was one of the best superhero movies he'd ever seen. I understand why he
Well,
said
he
that.
would say that. Yeah.
So they're erasing it all.
I don't know if you call it erasing.
Bro,
They're just moving
didn't
on.
make money.
They're recasting every
What I
character.
will say is that with the way the movie ends, if it made money, they would have played with it a bit, but it made no money.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
It's getting
Is it
terrible.
still in theaters?
It's still in theaters.
Yeah, still in theaters
theaters.
because I was gonna watch it the
wow.
other
You
day.
can watch it
last week.
tonight if you want, but it's not gonna help the box office.
I don't care about that. I just care about
Care about your viewing pleasure.
my viewing pleasure and my mind.
But yeah,
that's
I think-
crazy. So
yeah.
they're just kicking everybody out, like ESPN.
Yeah. Well, yeah. ESPN layoffs.
ESPN is cutting
20, and that was the second
because
round.
they overpaid talent, right?
Is that what?
I
Is
don't
that
know
was
if
that
that's
the
the
is that the
reason.
reason?
Yeah,
or
because
they're
if you
not
think about who they
putting
cut, they cut the guys that they gave big salaries to. So remember, they gave Max Kellerman a lot of money to leave First Take.
Don't they still have to pay them out?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but that's
But they're looking in the long run. I
severance
guess.
is different than
Salary?
ongoing payroll because I think they have insurance against it because they're
Okay,
terminating the
so they
contract.
can slowly just pay them out.
Yeah, it's the same thing like when an NBA team, like they're just trying to get it off the balance sheet. It's
Like what
a
they did to Lonzo, basically.
yeah. Lonzo got bought out, right?
They're on
didn't.
like disability.
He's on disability.
Oh, okay, something very specific.
He
Okay.
filed for it. Did they get it?
I'm
I didn't hear
sure.
But yeah, go on. So
He's
you're
gonna miss
yeah.
the whole season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this whole season. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, at least he didn't bring my girl nowhere.
That you know.
That's a joke. I don't have anybody.
That is I think that's about the time we got. I did want to say I just wanted to talk about one more thing. This Jamie Foxx situation.
Is he alive?
See, and that's what this is. Quickly,
is.
we're gonna.
What?
No. He's
Actually,
no.
Bro,
He's
that's not
people
a
are
false question. Have
saying
you even seen what's going on?
exactly.
People are
That he
saying,
died?
People are saying that they're cloning him right now.
oh, but, all right, I'm on.
No, all right.
No. But wait, no. They're saying that he died, and that's why they're not showing him, and then they're also they're cloning him. And his last movie was about cloning. It's called They Clone Tyrone. But my thing is, see, the problem with conspiracy theories, because a lot of conspiracy theories are real, right? Like a lot of the stuff that they prove in them are real, but when you bunch everything together, then a lot of it just looks ridiculous. Because my thing is, yes, Jamie Foxx is successful and he's a great actor, but I don't think he makes enough money for the man or the machine to feel like they need to clone him to continue his legacy, for example. Like I don't think that makes any sense for him to be dead and them to be like, no, we need him to still be alive. Like to me, like what do you
I'm sick.
what do you guys think about that? Because I think that's really
We don't
stupid.
need Jamie Foxx to keep the world spinning.
I'm sick. I'm
Like
sick.
there's not other people that can come and take his
sick of
spot. Like why can't he just be
I'm sick of it.
recuperating in peace and he just doesn't feel ready to show himself in public because he's just not
Yeah,
fully
that's-
healed
that's
in the
all
way
it
that he
is.
wants to present himself.
That's the nature of celebrity. You throw out even your life to the public zeitgeist. That's why I was very proud of his family. They said, hey, he's not okay and we're not talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Literally. Exactly.
And then it drove everybody into a tizzy.
Yeah, because they feel
Literally
like they're
it is.
old.
They feel entitled.
They feel like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like, we're not
Everybody
gonna
doesn't
do that,
need to
man.
heal in front of you. Like
agree.
the Kim Kardashian, we've been spoiled with the Kim Kardashian model because they think that they get to be in on
reality.
every.
Is it true
Well,
she
yeah.
cried saying
Yeah.
she missed the Kanye she married?
Yeah,
Is that true?
Yeah, and I
She
believe
said
her.
it in the show.
She missed the Kanye
That she married.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, she
Kanye
wish-
that she married
she
and the
wish she could get
Kanye
him back.
today is not the same.
wish she could
For
get
all
him back.
intents and
It's a problem
purposes.
for kids too, I guess.
Yeah, man. Of course you.
No,
All right,
it's,
go ahead.
it's fine.
that's
Yo,
Because you're of the thought
okay,
that
it's
Kim
fine.
knew who he was going to become.
No,
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
everybody's not a clone. I just want everybody to understand. Everybody is not a clone. Okay?
Yes.
Everybody is not a clone. Oh my God, that's the fake. That's the
Deep
fake.
fake.
They say that's the fake Kanye. That's a clone. I've heard that.
Gucci's
They
a
said
clone. Kodak Black is a
all these
clone.
people. Yeah, I mean, y'all conspiracy theorists, y'all got me with the Queen being a clone. I heard that one. I started to go, oh, the one that died, that was the clone.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah,
one.
I heard about that. Yeah, that
I heard that they delayed her death.
I'm just, but that's my.
I didn't hear that she was a clone.
She was a clone. Yes, but I'm saying they got me with that. They got me with that because you're trying. There's I can see a reason why you'd want to keep that going because of the monarchy and whatever is going on with the government.
okay.
So I can understand why you may do that. But don't start telling me about celebrities and artists and all this stuff that you guys are cloning, all right? If that's the case, bring back Michael Jackson and Prince and some of my niggas.
You know what I mean?
I
Bro, because
respect.
nothing compares. I was listening to Prince the other day.
Nothing compares to
Purple
Prince.
Rain.
Well, it's Purple Rain, but the
nothing
song, do you
compares
remember the
to
song he
you.
wrote for Sinead O'Connor?
Yeah, nothing compares
Nothing
to you.
compares
Yeah,
to
his
you.
version,
Bro.
his version with the
Yo,
chick
that song-
is
Insane.
Bro.
Yo, shut up. Yo, Prince
it's-
used to
it's-
live in Toronto, yo.
Bro.
yeah.
Prince-
it's a
Prince,
crazy.
Prince was rocking that. Oh, did you see that? Vince Carter said a story the other day on one of his pods about how like Prince pulled up to his club when Vince was here one time.
I
He
believe
just-
that because Prince used to live
yeah,
out
he
there.
pulled up
Yeah.
and then he said, okay, he's like, Vince was like, yo, what are you doing here? And he's like, nah, I just want to. I heard all the hoopla. I gotta come, like, you know.
Yo, he would say hoopla.
Prince would say, I was above it, but I'm here now.
I gotta come see what's going on. You
Yeah.
know, Vince, I was running it. I gotta say, and he's like, oh, it was like this whole shebang.
Prince was bad.
Of course.
People don't understand how because Prince was so comfortable in his masculinity that he was slightly effeminate.
He was wearing assless
Yeah,
chaps.
he didn't give a fuck. He
that's-
took your girl. He took
Bro, I
everyone's girl.
took your girl same way. With his deep voice. Prince comes to grab us and be like, I just want to thank everybody so much for allowing me to win this award.
With his body out your fat.
Yeah, bud.
So let me ask
He
you
had your girl with his body out fat.
So let me
Assless
ask
chaps.
this. Let me ask this.
Okay,
If
cozy,
Prince,
yeah.
if Prince was he painting his nails?
Yeah.
And
Oh, we're
how come
full
no
circle.
one? How come
Prince was
no
painting
one?
Prince was painting his nails
No one
and
said
wearing
anything-
heels.
How come
So-
no one said anything about Prince
James
doing
Brown.
that But y'all on Drizzy.
Yeah, why you on Drizzy?
I
Let Drizzy do what he wants,
Okay,
man.
guys. What I did was I
60
asked
seconds.
a question.
Go.
Nah,
I asked.
There
if
was a
Drake
tone
paying
in your
his
voice.
bills.
You
I just
said-
asked.
No, you
was
put a
pain in your
tone.
voice.
All right, fine. You know what? Let's change the subject. How long do you think it'll take Vladimir Putin to hunt down and kill this guy who tried to run a mutiny?
Wow.
At any rate, ladies and gentlemen,
Wow.
you might want to sit down for this. Area 51. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back at it. Good night.
Good night.
Yo, hunt down and kill his crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, your thotty season, your hot girl summer, to take a listen, take a gander, to take a peek into You Might Want to Sit Down for This. We appreciate your ears, your eyes, and any part of your body you've contributed to the experience that is You Might Want to Sit Down for This. Now please, if you have any questions, comments, if we spoke too much on behalf of women, if we spoke too much on behalf of men, if we joked on things that were too serious, please do not hesitate to email or call us on this toll-free number at the bottom of your screen right now, and we will get back to you in a timely and orderly fashion. Thank you. And above all, if you didn't take